Greetings, it is I, the Dragon of Destruction, the Harbinger of the Abyss. I messed up my own greeting. Dreadscape Gaming. I guess we could be anything we want to be, right, Dread Knight? So, we're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Probably against Better Judgment. I had a lot of fun time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel yesterday. I am a little tired, it's been a long week. I thought today was actually going to be the beginning of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel World Championship qualifiers. Turns out it's on the 10th. But the way they made the tweet sound like, it seemed like that was going to be a bit different. So today, basically, we're going to have ourselves a bit of a chill day. We're going to practice Sky Strikers. I'm probably going to just do casual. I don't really feel like doing ranked. Even though it would be better practice for World Championship qualifier. But again, the thing with me with ranked, I like to play ranked on stream because there's just a higher potential that people are going to, like, screen peek. It's just kind of something that they do. So I'll go over the build. This is what we're rocking. I did add a new card today because I did pull from them some of the packs, and I did get like ultra rares to break this down. I didn't really make anything from the branded stuff. I'm probably gonna wait to get like the 1,000 gems from the Road to Worlds campaign, and then the 3,000 from the World Championship qualifier, and then I'll probably remake branded with the new support. But for now, I don't want to do it because I'm really liking Sky Strikers, and I have Cool Tune also. Like, the only thing I did was I did craft that. Alright, for the build. 2 Drone Lockbirds. A Maxi. 3 Ash Blossoms. 1 Ghost Spell. It is an alternate artwork one. 3 copies of Sky Striker Ace Ray. 2 copies of Sky Striker Ace Rose. 1 Raigeki. 1 Reinforcements. Instead of Upstart Goblin, because I don't like giving my opponent life points, I'm running 3 Tune Tables of Contents. 1 pot of Avarice, 3 copies of Engage, 1 copy of Afterburner, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, 1 copy of Triple Tactics Talent, 1 copy of Toon World, obviously because of Toon Table of Contents, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Sky Striker Mecha Hornet, because obviously it's a restricted, 3 copies of Window Anchor, 3 copies of Forbidden Droplet, 3 copies of Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage. Finally, we got the 2 copies of the Sky Striker Maneuver. I'm not even going to try to butcher that name, but Lemonsgate, I think is how you pronounce it. 1 Infinite Impermanence. Honestly, I would probably take the Infinite Impermanence out if I had, excuse me, an extra copy of Raigeki, but I don't. For the extra deck, Superstar Slayer Typhon, free Striker, Sky Striker Ace Kagiri. 2 copies of Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. 1 copy of Sky Striker Ace Hayate, 1 copy of Prototype Sky Striker Ace Amatsu, which has its uses in this deck. Sky Striker Ace Zeke, 1 copy of Sky Striker Ace Azalea, 1 copy of Sky Striker Ace Camellia, SP Little Knight, 2 copies of Sky Striker Ace Zero. I actually want a 3rd copy in this deck. I would probably maybe take out one of these, or Hayate, I'm not too sure yet. 1 copy of Sky Striker Ace, Azalea, Temperance. I really don't use this in this deck, but I have it in here anyway. So we're going to be practicing it. We should have ourselves a good time. So let's do it, shall we? We're not going to really stress the results, again, because this is just practicing the deck to learn the combo lines so that we're very comfortable with them. So that when we do play in the World Championship qualifier, we just have everything that we need to have to get it to work correctly, you know? If you get what I'm feeling, Dread Knight. First opponent day, OCG player, interesting. Fascinating, fascinating. Lost the coin flip, that's always a great motivator for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This deck can go second, it just needs to open with like a lot of hand traps. If the game is too loud, let me know. If I'm too loud, let me know. If everything goes smoothly here, hopefully. Okay. Maxi opening with that, that's fine. Actually don't mind that. We also open with Lightning Storm, so depending what they do, this might be over before it begins. Well, that's great. My only way to stop the combo line from going off like crazy. That's it. Bum, 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 bum. This might be a wash already. I'll try to play it out, though. But I think this is just gonna go straight into the Infinite Negator. You know? And we had plays, we just got hard countered here. I do have the Forbidden Droplet, but with my hand right now, this is looking like it's a GG next. I don't even think we realistically have a chance here. Because if it's the one that can't be destroyed, then it's just gonna be bad. I hope maybe that's it, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah. This is just combo slot. Okay, I'm bored. I'm just gonna go to the next one. It's gonna take too long. I don't want to watch Solitaire and then find out I'm just not gonna be able to play anyway. It happens. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's to be expected. Hopefully there's actually enough opponents to play. Rico, okay. Let's get the coin flip. Won the coin flip here, so at least we will potentially get to play. They might be playing Dragon Maids. Hey, Master Duel, you know it'd be kind of cool giving me a hand that's not poopy, too. Alright. There's only one real play that we can make here. Special summon. Gonna have to go into this. It's our only viable play here. Kind of open bad here. It's funny because I was playing off a stream, I wasn't getting these hands. It's kind of always fun how stuff like that happens. Let's see how this goes. Looks like hopefully we'll get this. Oh my god, it's gonna be one of those days. See, I can't draw off this because it's end phase. So, they need to ban Ash Blossom. I swear. I'm so tired of that card just, like, shutting everything down. Both, you know, both ways. Dragon Maids, yeah, well... Guess I'm doing this. So if I don't get to play... Okay, negate. I mean, they could still probably fusion summon for it if they have the right thing in their hand. Why? I'm gonna just check this because it's gonna be kind of useless. Gonna do something here just in case because I don't trust my opponent. I don't want them to like add more cards to their hand. So at least maybe I get to play the rest of the turn out. I need a really good draw though because this is kind of a wash. Once again, like the Ash Blossom just shut us down from the beginning. Okay. I don't think there's much I can do at this point. Just our game to lose yet again. It's the Dark Dragon? Okay. Oh man, I just don't want to, man. Like, I have a Forbidden Droplet, but at that point it's not winnable. The stupid Ash Blossom yet again. Gonna get opening bad. Like, it's stressful when that happens. What are you gonna do about it, though? Cry? You just gotta kind of play through it. Lost another coin flip. That's always great. We've lost 2 coin flips. And we've got an Ash Blossom twice. Not necessarily a great start for the day. My hand, again, is... It's not terrible, but it's not great. We've just had some really unfortunate hands today. It's a 40-card deck, and it's perfectly fine, too. No, we're not doing that here, bro. We're not doing that. We don't do that here. That even distracted me. I'm gonna wait on this. Damn bots, man. Boom, 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 boom. They're taking their long time to figure out this play. What did you check? You're doing more than just that. Oh, God. Okay. It's a mix of two different decks. They're really trying to just go into the big monster. Activate the effect. Unless you have a noble designator, I think this is a scoop on their part. Hold on. I get to respond to that. Thank you. One infinite inheritance in this deck. Negate. Alright. We're back. Unless they have some crazy play that they can make. You never know with them, Dread Knights. Okay. There's a couple things we can do here. First things first. We're gonna go call by. Probably shouldn't have played in that column. We are gonna get rid of this. A response to that. I am going to chain to this. Because I could use my call by here, that's why I did it this way. If you're wondering. So you send this to the graveyard, it's already going graveyard anyway, because it's activating something. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this. Let's see what they do. That's gonna get removed. Okay, we're gonna activate the effect of 0. Is this gonna get negated by an Ash Blossom? Failure, thank you. I'm not worried about that. I think they scoop once they see this. It's fine. Let's do this and draw 2. We could take that monster, but we want to get the draw here. There's stuff we could do. Plays for days. Look at that. Entry into exactly what we needed. Get rid of the monster. That's why I'm like, we're not going to get stressed out at the results. So if we take an L, we take an L. Because again, remember, we're just practicing right now. Alright. I basically set these two. There's not much they can do. Because like, they'd have to top deck here. And even if they top deck at this point, we're in a pretty good spot, I would say. Like, there's not too much that can top deck that would really, like, go super crazy here. Like a Star Slayer Typhon would probably be a problem. That's fine. Okay, remove that. That's fine. I'm not too concerned again about that because we had the Widow Anchor set. So they're going to go to activate their effect. I Widow Anchor here. Okay, so watch this. We'll go Widow Anchor. We're going to negate the effect. I don't think we have 3 in here, do we? Oh, we have enough. So we'll also take control of it. Thank you. No search for you. I am going to activate Zero's effect here because I need to. Battle phase? Why are you entering battle phase? It's not your monster anymore. Okay. So I'm going to activate my effect. We're tagging out. It's not going to make a whole bunch of sense. Just trust the process. Because we don't want that monster going back to their side. Even though we could deal with it, it's not wise. We'll just destroy it. Destroy it. Get rid of it. We're going to activate the effect of Rain. Rain is going to get us a Shizuku. Or we could also get a Katagiri. I generally, in this situation, with the magic cards that I have in the graveyard, it's nothing very helpful. So I'll go with Shizuku. Because then we could just make the R0 if we need to. Activate the effect. That's at the end phase. This is all on my opponent's turn. We're going to grab one of these because I can search and then get a draw card off of that, which becomes very important. For those of you wondering. Draw face draw. You can draw Ash Blossom. We basically have control of the game now. So in order to actually use that magic card, because we have a monster that's actually in the monster zone as opposed to the extra deck slot, we have to link these two off. This is going to give us options. We basically have death here for them. It's fatal. Because I'm going to go search. In this situation, we could just get two of these and profit, because this isn't a hard once per turn. And there's no Ash Blossoms to worry about right now, because our opponent doesn't have a hand. So what we'll do is the first thing we're going to get is the linkage that will win us the game. We're going to draw a card from that because there's more than 3 cards in the graveyard. We're going to do this. We're going to get Rose here just to ensure the fatal. We could get that, but it's not open field, right? So we want to secure the win. Let's draw a card. Okay. Declaration of attack. Let's see what they do here. You accept the damage. You do. We're going to go Mobilize. Mobilize is going to go into Kagiri. This lovely lady here. Gotta love the mechas. Kagiri! She's going to get a magic card back. Obviously, we're going to get back the linkage. This is basically the OTK. One turn kill for those of you who don't understand the terminology. Declaration of attack. Do you accept? You do. Activate the effect. We start with a pretty bad hand, but that kind of saved our buns. We'll go into Shizuku. We could go into that one as well. Doesn't really matter here. 25. Now, if he had more life points, they would have just, you know, we summon Rose and just finish it. They raged quit after the last attack, so that's to be expected. I can't blame them. GG's. That was an interesting deck that I am curious to peep out. Let's see. Confirm our opponent's deck. Oh, it's a 60-card slot pile. This is getting way too common lately. So it's 60-card slot pile of Red Dragon Archfiend, but they're not playing Grass is Greener, which is like the most important part of this. Why would you not play Grass is Greener? I guess they don't have the UR for it, maybe? Okay. It's the only thing I could think of. Why? No, well. Thank you for joining me. Hope all of you are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. You know, very tired. Have a lot of projects I've been working on in the pipeline. I was hoping for some of them to be finished this week. They didn't get finished this week. Ideally, next week. There's a couple of things, too, that I was, like, taking care of on the back end of stuff that people haven't seen. That being stuff in relation to esports stuff. I didn't think I would ever say that again, but apparently I am. Oh, my hand. We cook Dread Knights. I opened pretty bad. Am I going first? No, I'm not. Okay. I gotta kind of do it, as much as I don't want to. Do you have a call by? Taking an awfully long time to figure out that. The fact that they pause so long is a little bit weird to me, personally. They also probably are playing, like, Cool Tune. Look, they have the icon. Could be like a mix of Draco Tales with Cool Tunes. So that's one. This is players a little bit sussy. Draw face draw. Okay. I'm pretty sure one of these is about to get Ash Blossomed. Let's play it in this zone, in case, like, there's some tomfoolery, you never know. Alright, let's go. This seems too likely like it's gonna get Ash Blossom. Just way too likely. They're probably like tunes? Probably not. Let's play this. The third one? They have Ash Blossom. It's very apparent. Let me set this here. Why do we do that? So we can send it with linkage. See if this goes through. It doesn't go through, it's basically GG. Oh, that's lovely. There's no face-up card to destroy, though. Do you not know how that card works? I mean, it doesn't negate it. I still get the effect, so why would you do that? Just to dump that thing? Why would you do that? Yeah. Even I'm like, it doesn't negate the card. Do you not know how the card works? For anybody who's curious about that, I'm just gonna explain it to you. Because you're probably like, why did they rage quit? They thought this negates and destroys. Now read this. This card is always treated as a branded and dogmatic card. Activate one of these effects. So what they did was the first effect. Send one monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz from the extra deck. Which is basically... Usually they send this. You could also send this, obviously. So again, going back to the card effect. Send one monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz from the extra deck to the graveyard. Then target one face-up card on the field and destroy it. It doesn't negate it. It just destroys it. It's a quick play card. So it's not like it's a continuous card. Which would probably make more sense. So... no. You know, that was a head scratcher for me, personally. Searching for opponent. Let's take a swig of hydration. Sometimes reading your cards is very important in this game. Wood Tier. That is an interesting screen name. I'm not going to take them lightly because they probably have something funny. Because you can make some interesting decks, even. Like, you don't have to follow, obviously, meta. You know, I wouldn't really consider Sky Strikers at this point meta. They're a pretty good rogue deck at best. Dogmatica, maybe? I'm thinking it's Dogmatica. Because of the sleeves. If they say we can't touch the extra deck, we're screwed. Yep, it's Dogmatica. Boom, 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 boom. If that comes out turn 1, it's auto lose. Okay. We might be able to do something here, Dread Knights. Okay, we could definitely do something here. Let's play it here in this slot. They'll probably be like, tunes! I'm gonna have an easy time with that. No hesitation here, so I don't think they have an Ash Blossom. You never know. We'll find out. Even if they Ash Blossom a certain card, we're okay. The reason we do this is we mill so that the Engage has a card, free spells in the graveyard so I can draw one. Very good. They didn't do that. Let's see if they negate this. They don't. Fascinating. I'm gonna get the extra draw for this too. Might be able to kill them this turn if they don't have any way to counter. Got Ash Blossom. Okay, nice. Let's see. I'm gonna summon it here. Not activating the effect. Declaration of attack. I think they were waiting for something else to happen. See if this goes through. Do you accept that attack? You do. See if this goes through. It does go through. I think my friend might be dead. Unless they have like a really good counter here. 0. 0 is going to go get a card. Is this getting negated? Nope. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, just for safety matters, get this. It's gonna continue its attack. Because we're all in the battle phase here. Any response to that? Don't think you have one, it doesn't seem. Great. Let's activate this. Target when face-up monster, send one monster equal. You still lose, though. You don't have anything. Okay. Well, GG's. That was Dogmatica deck, for those of you who are wondering. I'm curious to see what deck they had. We basically had OTK there. So we've improved our win-loss record. It's just those first 2 matches were very rough because of the bad hands. That's straight up Dogmatica. Oh no, it's not straight up Dogmatica. It's Dogmatica mixed in a couple of extra stuff. Hecka hands, which I think is pretty decent. That's an interesting choice, just that. No imperms is kind of interesting. I've never seen a deck do that. And this is obviously a Get the Rituals. It's a cute deck. Wood tier. They weren't kidding, I suppose, with that. I'm not being mean. They're the ones who said it was wood tier, not me. Searching for opponent. Ready, go. Lost the coin flip there. That's unfortunate. They decide to go second. Or I go second. That's fine. I don't mind going second. Do you guys mind? I don't. Duel. Draw phase. I don't know what that name's supposed to be. Does any of you know, Dreadnights? Boom, 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 boom. Hungry Burger deck with the icon? Probably not. Mathmatech? No, Magnet Warrior deck. Ooh. This is where things get rough. Can't stop Bayonet because I don't have a ghost spell in my hand. I'm not too familiar with this deck, too, so I don't know when I'm supposed to negate. This might be problematic for us, depending. Bum 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 bum. Let's see what they do. I think they're just gonna dump their whole deck to the graveyard at this point. I don't know if it's worth playing this out. We'll see. I think they pretty much have their win condition already. Should be fascinating. Taking a while, right? Dun, 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 bum, bum. It's a Link monster, so they're... Okay. Can I awesome that? I wonder. About to find out. I can. I don't know if that's gonna stop the combo, though. Probably not. I think they have ways of playing out of it. Because I think they just keep going, if I'm not mistaken, from that. You would assume they probably can. I don't know. I could be wrong. Would be something if they can't play out of that, right? But you never know. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Yep, they still could play out of it. SP little right? There's... What are you gonna do? Remove the Ash Blossom? I mean, I think I just won, ironically, off of that. Because the SP is gonna dodge off that, so... Actually... This is even better for us. See what they do. Okay. That's why, to avoid the dodge. I think this is kind of game for them, because it's open field. And I have a Rose in hand, so, like, unless they have a way of stopping this, it's basically OTK again. Tribute. This is the one kind of cool part about this deck, is you can OTK, depending. I was really scared, but I guess the Ash Blossom kind of came in clutch. Again, kind of a reason why Ash Blossom should probably be banned. Because it just does too many things to just stop plays. Case in point there. I mean... It's fine by me. I'll just bring the Rose out. So I'll do damage and now link it off again. Swing. Attack. Swing. Attack. And check my graveyard. Kagiri probably wouldn't be the wisest play here. What we're gonna do instead is we're gonna go into you. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense, trust the process. And we're gonna link these two off. Actually, we can't link those two off. Set this here. Trust the process. It's not gonna make a whole bunch of sense, just trust it. So we're still gonna get the effect off here, right? Might have flubbed it a little bit. But I believe. I'm gonna take this now. One of the few times we actually get the arrow markers Dreadnights. See what they do. Dark Ruler no more. That's fine. Because they have to follow that up with a monster that's got to activate effect. This is negated, correct? That's fine. Still not too worried. Just gotta let it rock for now. I should have probably... Well, I couldn't set this because I got this from that. See what they do. Battle phase. Take out the 0, because you have to. That's fine. You're doing me a favor right now. You did me a huge favor, actually, right now, Dreadnights. Main phase, too. Better make this play count. Let's do this here. Trust the process. Not chained to that. Me do some reading here. I'm gonna get this. You know what spell I'm bringing back. Okay, that's fine. Let's activate our effect. Let's get this. I don't know if we're necessarily in a good position here. We kind of are because we have this. And they're in main phase too, so there's, like, realistically, there's plays we can make. Like, I could turn this into SP Little Knight if I want to. If I do that now, you did see what I got back to my hand, and unless you have a way of negating it, I still win. Okay. Yeah, there's no way they could win that. I don't know what they were even thinking there. Well, we were able to apply pressure to Magnet Warriors, and we won. Whew, that was a pretty intense duel. It was a fun duel, though. I can't say that it was bad in any retrospect. Let's get a sound alert celebration going, shall we? Mods, could you queue up a lovely sound alert? That would be nice. They can? Please? Mods? Me, 1 second to Red Knights. 1 second, because I gotta fix a dock here. One of my docks turned off on OBS. We'll continue to play some more in a minute. How do I go back to that? There we go. Try that again. Where's my... Oh, that's what happened here. You're probably looking like, what the hell are you doing, Dread? I'm trying to go down here myself. I don't think I have a mod here today. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Try my best, I try my best, I try my best. Let's continue, shall we? Casual match. Wow, that's a lot of titles. We're in for a fight. Please let me go first. Game didn't let me go first. An Ash Blossom. Maybe a fellow Sky Striker player, though, with those sleeves. I'm not really good at the Sky Striker mirror, I will be honest with you all. And if they set up before I can set up, I think it's basically auto-lose, so we'll see what happens here. They forfeited? Maybe they don't want to go against the mirror themselves? Maybe they're trying to make a YouTube video, and maybe the YouTube video, you can't go against an Earth Sky Striker player. That's my guess. Yeah, playing the same deck, almost certainly. And they didn't want to go, they didn't want me to go second, because I guess they figured maybe I could set up plays. Unless they were somehow able to see my hand. Confirm opponent's deck here. It's not Sky Strikers, it's just the sleeves. Regenesis? Vanity Ruler? It's Regenesis with, like, stun. It's stun Regenesis, basically. Well, the sleeves definitely threw me off. I was expecting it. Okay, so we've only lost so far today 2 times. So we're right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wins, 2 losses. It's pretty good. Can't complain on that. I hate whales in regards to people who spend a lot of money in this game. They're gonna probably think that I spent a lot of money on this game in this deck, but truth be told, I don't spend money in Master Duel. I am a free-to-play player. I just use the gems as effectively as possible. That's why I didn't go with the Upstarts, because I'm like, it's just too much money for Upstart Goblins. This hand is tragic. But we had a win streak going, so I feel like after a while of getting a good win streak going, you get intentionally bad hands. You hate whales, but you're playing branded. What a hypocrite. I saw the Slifer there. Are we really doing that? I'm not even gonna... You haven't activated effect yet. There's like 3 Solemn Judgments down there. It's pretty obvious. My hand is mysteriously bad against this player. How's that possible? Make it make sense. I think they're cheating. Like, using game manipulation. There's no way I drew this bad against... And the name is so sussy. It's like a stun deck thing. I don't even know. The fact that we drew super bad is not helping us right now. Yeah, about that, bro. We're not doing that. Good try. You want to get your little Slifer out for an OTK to get on somebody else. Unless you have, like, Monster Reborn. That's lovely. Why did my Ash Blossom not go off there and I drew 2 cards from that? Somebody make sense? I think I could do that with this to prevent. I think legitimate cheater. Because I just had something happen to the game that can't happen. Yeah, I'm just GGing next, okay? That was sus. Very, very, very sus. From the bad hand to a lot of stuff that happened in the game. That wasn't... Because, like, 2 cards randomly drew. I couldn't negate the trap card. The trap card's not a counter trap. And it just let me, you know? So, like... That's how you spot a cheater big time. That wasn't that was part of the card's effect. That was literally they just... You know, a normal trap card doesn't say it can't be negated from Ash Blossom. We Ash Blossomed it, so they're just cheating. Lost a coin flip here, but it's not necessarily that big of a deal. JJZilla. This hand's not bad. It's not great. Again, remember when I said, like, if you win a lot of games, all of a sudden, like, your win rate, you start getting, like, mysteriously bad hands? This is the Master Duel experience. I feel like they do it intentionally just so you spend more money in this game. Which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna do this for deck thinning. Show me Ash Blossom. Oh, it's a burn deck. Let's just get this out of the way now. If they flip a Solemn, it's over. It's a boring burn deck. It's fine. This is like anti-my deck, for all intents and purposes. But we have a way we can deal with it. We have 0. So we'll just use 0 here. Let's get this. It's not gonna matter at that point. Burn. I love playing against burn decks, said no one ever. Just because it's annoying. It really doesn't matter because we're just gonna burn no matter how we do this. Battle. Take that damage. I knew that was coming. Stop being cheap and boring. Boring. Boring, boring. Boring, boring, boring. Not even engaging play. You know, this is the one problem about casual. Like, when you play on this, it's just boring shit like this. It's like, yeah. There's not too much we could do. It's just like, anything that goes to graveyard, I'm gonna burn for a ridiculous amount. So if I sound like bored and I need a pillow right now, just let me know. I don't dislike burn decks, but I dislike burn decks of this nature because it's just not fun to go against. In fact, I don't really feel like playing it, and since it is my stream and my rules, I'm just gonna go GG next. It's not fun to play against stuff like that. It's boring as fuck. There's no other way to put it. It's like watching paint dry at that point. Like, it's not engaging, like, gameplay, because you don't really interact with your opponent whatsoever, you just burn nonstop for, like, trying to engage with your opponent. I mean, some people would probably think that's fun, but, like, when's the last time a burn deck has ever won a freaking world championship or something? Like, in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, you just side in, like, Harpy's Feather Duster, Heavy Storm, and all that other stuff. I didn't even realize we lost the coin flip there. It's gonna be a day of stun, I can tell already. Yeah, GG next. I'm hoping maybe in the next, like, 2 matches we get one where we actually can play again. Where it's actual back and forth with the opponent. Like, the Slifer one was pretty... Like, the last 3 have just been Sussy Baka. Alright, can I win a coin flip? This is... I think I've lost at least 8 or 9 coin flips on stream since we started. Here we go again. Let's see if I draw good, because that's the real major factor here as to whether I actually get to engage in the game. Well, this is great going first hand. Oh, that's just great. Does any of these add to their hand? Because if not, I'm basically just lose automatically yet again without ever getting to play. Reveal top 3. This is an annoying deck also in Japan. Let's see if you can't do anything after that. I'm pretty sure you can play out of the drill, though. Okay. Okay. Not the worst situation here. We just gotta hope we don't get Ash Blossom or Infinite Imperatives here. Draw face draw. Alright, we gotta throw them for a loop and try to bait out a potential Ash Blossom here, right? So we're gonna go Tune Table of Contents. Do you have anything for that? I really don't want to waste that just yet. That's the problem. It really also, like, the one big problem, like, with modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, too, is the fact that, like, everything plays on your turn. Like, there's no way to not play. Like, it'd be nice to have decks that don't play on my turn, so I can actually play my turn effectively. Like... Oh no, we ain't doing this shit. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna go through that. Another toxic deck that they added to the meta, Joy. Alright, let's go again. I think I have not been able to actually engage in a match in about 4 rounds so far, Dread Knights. 4 rounds. I've literally just sat here not being able to interact with my opponent. Modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! I could play Cool Tune, but it wouldn't really necessarily be fun because the whole point is to practice Sky Strikers. But, holy crap. Don't tell me because you lost the coin flip, you're just... here we go. Let's see if this gets negated. If it gets negated, I'm kind of screwed. Just gonna be honest with you. Ash Blossom. I could have called that a mile away. Yawn. I mean, I should probably scoop, but we'll see if maybe the Maxi resolves next turn. Maybe I get to do something. I doubt I'm gonna get to do anything. Do you see why this is the problem card in this game right now concurrently? We don't have it semi-restricted like we do in OCG. Honestly, we should probably just ban this card if it were me. If they did all that... Okay. What are you playing? Preda Plant? Oh, Draco Tails. Oh, that's even better. If this gets negated, I scoop. Because then I don't have, like, anything I can do. You sit pretty there. That's why I waited for... Usually you wait for the bait for that. I don't think it's gonna matter too much, though. Because, I mean, realistically speaking, they should have a play off of this. I max C just for the safety there, but realistically, if I don't get anything that I can actually summon, I'm kind of cooked. See, if I had Ash Blossom, I would Ash Blossom that, and that would stop that, but nope. I basically auto-lose here, too, again, because my one play that I could have made to be able to maybe engage in the game was basically negated by Ash Blossom yet again. We'll see if I draw something good off of this. Like, I don't play Veiler in this deck, so it's basically like, it's over. Might as well just go next, because I didn't draw anything that was gonna be able to get me to win that game. All lost from an Ash Blossom. One Ash Blossom just completely ruined the strategy there. Demotivating to say the very least. Skem. Or Scheme. Wing flip. We go first. I think I've played this person already today, but it's probably Cool Tune. I don't know why there's so many, like, meta decks in Casual today. Like, I might as well have just played Ranked, to be honest with you. Oh, joy. Here we go again. Well, I guess I'm gonna just do this now to not have to, you know, deal with you getting something off a Maxi. Like, damn, I've never seen somebody get that fast with a Maxi because of one card. The good thing is they won't get a draw off of this, and because I'm not going to special summon anything else, we're able to outplay the opponent there. We can deck fin a bit. Activate the effect. Are you going to Ash Blossom me too? No. Okay. This looks like they will probably Ash Blossom at some point. I know I'm trying to manifest it, but it happens so frequently at this point, Dread Knights, that I'm not gonna go get the linkage here. I know I did that a little bit backwards, and I should have done that, but I was trying to bait anything else that's coming out. Because I've kind of, at this point, like, I've hit Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel fatigue already for the day. I mean, at this point, set, and see what they do. I'm pretty sure it's probably Cool Tunes, just based on the icon. I'd be shocked if it's anything else. And then some people just use random icons. I'm using, like, everything Sky Striker, so I'm kind of giving up what I... Oh, it's from Winged Dragon Aurora. Okay. That's why they wanted the max C. Not adding any more cards to your hand. Sets 1. Sets 2. Sets 3. This is risky, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's on end phase, so they can't respond to any of this. Unless, like, they have something in their hand. Which is a possibility. We need, like, an extra draw here. Pick the right one. Okay. Don't think that was the right one. I'm expecting that there's probably gonna be a gold slime somewhere there. Do this here. The good thing is this deck doesn't play really multiple monsters on the board at the same time. We didn't get our effect off there. That's a bit odd. It didn't even prompt it for me. Glitch in the game? No way that would happen. See how it goes here. Gonna pick a card. Can we game them already? Depends on if they have a response to this. They have a hand trap. Almost certainly they have a hand trap, and they're just waiting to use it. Anything to this? That's good, because I can actually... That's fine. They just did me kind of a favor, because I'll get the monster back anyway. They're trying to be cute, but I have multiple ways I can do this anyway. Summon. Anything to that? It's declaration of attack. I'm pretty sure that's metal reflect slime down there. If it's not, they're probably cooked. Taking an awfully long time to make their plays too. Yeah, about that, buddy. And I can't go for 0 in this particular play. Let's wait on that. Just gotta make the right play, the smart play. Activate. Let's get this linkage back. That's fine. Give me your monster. Not chaining to that just yet. They're trying to get the wing drag out around the graveyard. It's pretty obvious. Or an God card. I have the call by the grave, so we still have to play here. They don't seem to realize. Yeah, they just don't get it. I get to respond to this. They don't seem to get it. Not chained to that. Nice try. Main phase 2, because we can't conduct our battle phase anymore. We have to do this. Actually, no. We have to go into Zeke, which is a waste of a Zeke, unfortunately, or I could do her. Do I have 3 or less spells? I do not. So ideally, we're gonna do him. Trust the process. Dread Knights. It's kind of a waste of a Zeke, too. Which pains me. 1 face-up monster, we don't have that. So we're gonna go basically into this. We're gonna set some cards too, but what we're doing is we're also building for the Pot of Avarice play. Because they think that then they grind me out, which is fine. They don't. 1, 2, 3. 4. We're basically playing the long game with them. Nice. Gonna set that. Gonna end on that. Effect's gonna get activate. We still have control of the game. Alright, so we will get one of these. We'll see how the rest is from here. No effect? Are you... What are you, Labyrinth? That's what you're doing? What is wrong with... Okay. They did me a favor here. Activate. I think it might be a slop pile deck. Destroy card. Let me read this. Because I think if you destroy this, it does something? No? Okay. Well, that made life a lot easier. Let's go into the category. Feel like I have to go for hoops here. Activate the effect. We're gonna definitely get one of these back. It's basically game over for them unless they have like a trap, hand trap, like something. Like a battle fader. I honestly would expect a battle fader at this point. Let's get the rose. Because we already have a linkage set. In case you're wondering. Oh, yeah. We have massive control right now over the game. Let's get this just in case. We're also gonna get on our draw. Okay, perfect. Let's see if we can game them. Decoration of deck. It could have an Ash Blossom. That's why I'm like, it's not necessarily over. Yeah, or you can forfeit. I have to sit for your turns, but you don't want to sit for mine. Okay, that's fair. Well done. After... You see what I'm telling you? In regards to, like, the game kind of manipulates things. So look, we start with 2 losses. And we got 4. So we were on a hot streak. Then we got 5 losses. And then we went back on a win streak. So I feel like the game manipulates the win rate, kind of like how League of Legends does it, so that no player's really over a certain percentage. There's just too much evidence that supports that. And then we get the mysteriously bad hands, too. Even though it's a 40-card deck that's perfectly balanced, so I shouldn't really see bricks. That's what I'm saying, like, there's something up with it. I think the reason they do that is, like, to hope to push you to spend money on our decks. Like, again, look, we just won a game, and now look how my hand starts. But it's perfectly balanced in a way that we shouldn't really see hands like this. You know, like, I could make a play. This is not going to be the most effective play. Just going to look at that and be like, well, what's the hell is that? So now I have to give them one card, because if I don't, I basically lose. And, like, I don't want to really use the Duel, because it'd be pointless, because I'm not going to, like, continue to special summon. I just want to get a card to my hand. So, you know. No. That's fine. Like, also, just to point it out for people who don't know, this is somebody that's smurfing, probably. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to be able to get anything from that. I mean... Does it really matter? I'm just going to... if I do that, they draw a card too. You know, like, it's... nonsense like that just makes the game non-engine. They negated me with effect veilers, so I can't use the effect, in case you're wondering. So basically, this game became a non-game. Because I had to deal with the maxi, and I had to deal with the effect veilers, so I basically don't get to play. We'll see what they do. Like, the most I can do in this situation is I have the Mecha Widow Anchor, and I have the Infinite Impertinence, so I can negate two things depending if it's monster effects. And then I can kind of hope to, like, get Raigeki, and I have to top deck. It's Elf No. Yeah. Okay. And I have 3 magic cards in the graveyard. If I did, I would use the effect here, but I can't. We'll just do that. So that it doesn't get, like, even worse for us. But I think, like, if I don't draw anything, it's auto scoop. This is where, like, a lot of fatigue for the game comes in, too. Because it's like, you know, it's a non-game. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, again, they're trying desperately to get this, so, like, I have to deplete my resources and then have to top deck. Because they're trying desperately to get their win condition out. I'm just trying to see if I can get to turn 2. But that's not enough to, obviously, beat over this, and then I'm playing from behind. So it's like, eh. What's the point? At this point, like, if I don't draw anything good, it's just auto-scoop. Draw face draw. Yeah, see? We top-decked crap. So basically, like, Raigeki, but what's the point? My whole, like, game got shut before I even got to play. Like, the maxi, having to deal with the maxi was bad enough, right? Because that basically said, if you want to special summon more, we're not going to let you. But then the Veiler drops, so it's like, I can't. Might as well, like, you know? I might switch to Cool Tunes just because I'm starting to not have fun. I guess is the best way to put it. So I might switch to Cool Tunes and then just start, like, wrecking stuff with that. Which, it's not very fun, because, like, the whole point of me making the deck, this deck in particular, was that, like, play it. But as you can see, I'm also drawing into a bunch of bricks that are not mathematically possible with the way this deck is made. So it's like, you know. I guarantee you, when I switch to decks, you'll see how the algorithm changes. Because they'll think that I spent, like, a lot of money in the game to then make that deck, and then it change. I know how this game goes at this point. It's like Konami does some sus stuff. That's the only thing I can tell you, Dread Knights. They do a lot of sus stuff to manipulate win rates, which I don't appreciate. But, you know, what are you going to do about it? This person is going to apparently give us a free win. They bricked, I guess, themselves. I feel you, bud, because I thought I was probably going to have only an Ash Blossom play and their stuff. You know? This is unfortunately how the state of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, let's get some music for motivation here. Because holy crap, these matches have been thumping. Well, we lost on our coin flip. Not that we haven't seen plenty of that today. Good hand. Better going first. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know if that's gonna save us. Again, look. This one card. This is why I say this card's gotta be banned. This one card has been shutting my games down and has been shutting our players' games potentially down. See, look, that just proved my point, Trend Knights. That just proved my point. Look at how powerful Ash Blossom is. That one simple Ash Blossom at the start of an opponent's turn that just negates, like, their starter and they have nothing to play out of, causes them to automatically lose the game. Now, if that's not an argument, in my personal opinion, for a card that definitely needs to be put onto a banned list in a TCG, like, you know, they used to ban Chaos Emperor Dragon Yada Garasu packs back in the day because it was just like a one-turn combo that stopped you from playing the game. Now, if Ash Blossom effectively in certain situations at the very start of a game can shut down a good portion of decks from effectively just being able to set up and play, like, that to me seems like an overpowered card. And as you just saw in this match that I did, I feel bad that the Ash Blossom basically just wins me the game without me really doing anything or engaging with my opponent. You saw the usage on that card is like 95% or 96%. We'll have to take a look at the numbers, but it's incredibly high compared to the Sky Strikers, which it's less, not even 1% are any of those cards used. So, you know, like, it's crazy that an Ash Blossom basically says you win the game in Master Duel, particularly. Lost an art coin flip. Have we won a coin flip, really? In, like, the last 8 or 9 games? I can't even remember. Moo! Okay, I guess they're playing something with cows, maybe? We are going first. Fascinating. That's the first time I've seen somebody say, go first. Maybe we kind of played Yu-Gi-Oh! Or we kind of haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. We're playing a semblance of Yu-Gi-Oh! It seems. Alright, let's activate this to get Ash Blossom. I could Ash Blossom myself and be like, no, don't do that. I really want to get the Rose, but we're not, like, going to kill our opponent this turn, so it's kind of foolish, so let's just get this just in case. You know? Because we don't know how this is gonna go, right? Oh, okay, we do know how it's gonna go. One Ray, and they're like, no, I don't want to play against Sky Strikers. They are too much for me. So we basically, again, had 2 matches of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where all I did was activate one card, and it was a forfeit. And there's been games where I can't activate anything. I've had to, like... I don't know, man. Like, I'm not even trying to poop on it. It's just, like, all I could do is laugh at this point, because this is, like, the modern state of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it's more effective to just go GG next than to play the game out, because you're probably not going to get to play. Crazy, right? Lost another coin flip. I've won 3 games in a row, but I've yet to, like, win a coin flip in, like, 8 or 9 games. Maybe longer than that. I'd have to go back and look at the stream and see, but we haven't won a coin flip in God knows how long. Like, this doesn't even make mathematical sense to me. Oh, man, make it make sense, bros. Like, literally, I can't make heads or tails of this. This is the new support, right? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I kind of don't want you doing that. Kind of don't want you doing that. Kind of want to maybe be able to... This is ultra rare, is it? Wow, it is. What are you doing now? Oh, it's Draco Tail on top of that? Oh, God. I might not be able to do anything. Let's hope that's the play, but I doubt it. I have to bait something out here. Oh, that was not what I was expecting them to make. Okay. Because you're just gonna make it over there? I don't know if we win. I think we just ought to lose here. Let's see. Is there set up so much? I don't have something to negate because this is not the deck to really go against that. Maybe? I don't know. You know, I'm just not feeling it. That's solitaire right there. It'd be quicker to just go on because they're going to set up a whole board. I'm basically not going to have any monsters that I can do anything with. So it's a rare just GG next. It's more cost effective at this point because it's not rank. It's not like it's tanking my rank. Like, you just gotta laugh. That's all you can do. You just gotta laugh. I've lost yet another coin flip. I think we're around 14 or 15 where I haven't won a coin flip. We're going first. I don't... When they pass to you to go first, that's usually a bad sign. That's lovely. My hand is tragic. I have a bad feeling this is about to get Ash Blossom, but I'm doing it this way, just in case I have a backup play. Just in case, but I'm assuming there's going to be a negation here. Activate. No negation, maybe? Okay. Maybe they'll wait for me to grab whatever card to negate that. But usually you don't want that because it's just filling your magic graveyard up. So I don't know. We might be okay this game. Let's get this. Set 1. Set 2. Set 3. And then we see what my opponent's got. Edo Phoenix, I'm assuming E-Heroes. Or Destiny Heroes. Destiny Hero got, like, some new support come in. That looks pretty good in one of the TCG sets. So we'll see. Bump, 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 bump. Maybe we're okay. Now, if they don't have a target, they can't do it, right? If I'm not mistaken, if they don't have a target, they can't do it. I'm hoping that's the case here. Because I believe I get to pop before they get to sacrifice. I hope, because if not, we're kind of cooked. We're about to find out if it works the way I think it should. The problem is that that gives them the poly now. Okay. No, it did give them the poly. Let's wait on that. I have to play through a lot of this. Normal, you can add a mask hero. You can banish one hero or special summon this card. They really want to get the mask hero out. That's fine, I respect that. can't have you doing that. Which is, I don't want to do this. And check the one in my hand. Maybe not the best idea. Now, if they're able to play out of this, then I just lost. I have, like, nothing else I can do. My resources are expended at that point. Which, like, if they do something else, like, I just don't have another out. I really hate having to do this now. I'm gonna do that one instead. Because if they go for like a really big monster, then I could maybe do something. We still don't have enough. Dread is kind of bored with this match because I've played through 3 different things and still have this stuff going on. Yeah, this is a wash. I don't feel like playing the rest of it out. Because I'm just going to keep playing around stuff and it's just going to keep comboing to the point where it's just like, I can't at that point. Alright. Maybe if we, you know, had a better hand. There's not too much. Like, it's Sky Strikers. Sky Strikers is like a tier 2 deck. I'm not saying that that wasn't a tier 1 deck. It's just like, it's unfavorable at that point. Like, once I negate through 2 different things, like, I can't keep going at that point. Like, I have a card set, but I can't. By the time I get stuff in the graveyard, it's too late. Like, there's too many monsters on the board, and there's too many monsters in the grave. Yet again, another coin flip. We have not won a coin flip in the last hour. Literally. Make it make sense. Draw phase. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Sets 1. I doubt this is just going to be set 1 pass. They're taking an awfully long time to decide what they want to do. Anybody else notice that? Or is it just me? Like if they're trying to see if I'm streaming, perhaps. Blue eyes? Okay. Not much I can do to that. Okay, I mean, there's not much I can do here. I can do this and hope that that stops, but most likely there's an Omni negate board coming. I think I'm switching to Cool Tunes for like the last hour, because I think we're getting stream sniped at this point. Which is not very fun for me to have to deal with. Okay, I'm switched decks. I switched decks. Because I'm not going to be able to practice this deck on stream. I kind of know already at this point. I kind of know how it goes. I've been around long enough to know when there's people, you know? So we'll just play Cool Tunes. I just won't let my opponent engage with me, I suppose. Alright. Yet again, another coin flip that I lost. We've been playing for an hour and some odd minutes. Alright. Gotta love those opening hands that don't give you a hand trap. 956. That doesn't even look like that's an actual real user. Am I about to get Omni negate boarded again because I have a hand that I can't work with? Looks like it. See how far they combo. If they combo into Synchro thing, it's basically scoop. I don't actually think that I'm playing against a real player right now, Dread Knights. I don't think they have full combo here, but unfortunately I don't think I have a way to play around if they make everything that negates. We'll see. Scrap Warrior. Alright, I don't really want to watch Solitaire. I want to actually have a meaningful match, so GG next. Hey, Konami, can I get a coin flip win, please? Or at least don't give me a bricky hand in a 40-card deck that isn't built to brick? Hey, ask and you shall receive sometimes, Dread Knights. About time we actually got something. Hey, I didn't brick this time. What a miracle. Show me the Ash Blossom or the Infinite Impermanence here. You didn't show me anything, okay. I even feel bad playing this deck too, because like this deck is... I don't like playing this deck, because it's boring. That's why I was playing Sky Strikers before. Because like, this is just meta, like super meta. Any response to that? Let's grab you, because I can get the Reco, which is fine. Search. Let's get the Rotary. We're not going to special summon in this situation. Gonna activate this card. Gonna get this. Or we could get the air cards, but we'll get this just for the lulz. We're gonna activate this. A response to that. Let's get this. Not special summoning it, that would be foolish. Alright. We could do some kind of degenerate play still, but let's reveal Rotary. Special summon Reco. These cards are based off music and DJ stuff. I'm not like super familiar with all the things about music and DJs, but activate the effect. Not gonna negate my own monster, that would be foolish. Sure, let's get the R1 just in case. Alright. Special summon. So, excuse me. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna use one of them now. And they're gonna forfeit. See? We don't even know what deck they played. We just knew that they were gonna play against Synchro Spam. I'm curious what they had. See, so like, Sky Striker would have loved to go against this because this looked like a really fun deck to go against. It's a plant deck. But because, like, the way the game kind of manipulates the win rate, I got brick hands with Sky Strikers, and I got, like, everything that was just anti-it, which is kind of crazy. Like, look at this. Again, for people who are just coming in, you're probably, like, trying to explain this to you. I had 5 wins. After the 5 wins, I went against somebody who it looked like maybe they were potentially a cheater. And also, for 5 games, I had nothing but bad hands. I win a game, I lose a game. Now watch this. I win 3 games. Again, I go 4 games with bad hands in a deck that's 40 cards that's perfectly fine with Sky Strikers. So let's see if it works again. I won my first game. Let's see if it's literally what I'm predicting, that they manipulate 50-50 win rate. Because it looks to me like it's like how done in League of Legends, where your win rate gets manipulated by scummy stuff that happens in the game to keep you playing longer. We're just doing the science. I have the video proof of it, Dread Knight. It's here. 1 another coin flip. So let's see if I get 4 victories and then we go on a 4-game losing streak after that, where we get our hands are mysteriously bad. Let's see if after that last win that my hands are mysteriously bad. Hey, look at this. I did not open with any magic cards or trap cards this time, but I can show you in the deck that I have it perfectly balanced for that. Am I about to get Ash Blossomed? Activate. If I didn't have the Ash Blossom on my hand, I would probably have to deal with a lot of nonsense here. Please ban Ash Blossom. I'm using it, but it's... Okay, great. I mean, I have a tutor that I could do something with my hand, but I don't feel like... Is it really going to be worth it? Look how many things I've had to play through. I had to play through a Max C, which fortunately I had to counter. I have to play through an Infinite Impertinence. I don't even know. I'm going to do this just because I can get this back. But this is not, like, ideal, right? Just so I could special summon that maybe back on the field and get the Ghost Spell to my hand. If I can. I don't even remember how that works. Alright. So let's see what happens here, Dread Knights. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Evil heroes. Okay. First things first. Let's do the Maxi for Chain Block. See if they have the Ash Blossom, which I'm expecting they do. See? Did I tell you? Tell me you sweat in this game, but don't tell me you sweat in this game. So I've had to play through a ridiculous amount of interruptions right now. I can't activate that again, so we'll go get Ghost Spell. I can special summon this. Defense position. Yes. Actually, no. Let's activate the effect. The reason I said no is because obviously we want the effect to go through. A response to this. I'm not gonna Ghost Spell my own card. That would be foolish. The only play that we could make here that would be effective, realistically speaking, I have to hope I can survive the turn, which I'm probably not. Because this is probably going to go into, yeah, it's Mass Heroes again. Let me use the Droll Lockbird here. I don't think this saves us. Could be wrong. Let's see what they do. Taking an awfully long time. Very sussy. Now, at this point, I've played through on... It's like unwinnable. I'll explain this to you for people who don't really realize this. Alright. Max C, we were able to counter. We stopped the Infinite Impertinence. After we stopped... we got hit with the Infinite Impertinence. After we got hit with the Infinite Impertinence, we got hit by an Ash Blossom. Like, it's unwinnable. Like, there's nothing I can really do at this point. I'll take the 17, but it's kind of a wash. I'm gonna see if I can draw anything, but it's not gonna matter because I have to play over that, which destroys cards on the field, so it's basically a non-game again. Because, we didn't draw any magic or traps in our opening hand, despite the fact the deck is perfectly balanced. Like, the only play I can kind of make here would not even make the most sense. Let's go spell here. I'm gonna chain here, just to be crazy. I'm gonna get this. Now, I would love to summon this, but they're gonna pop. And then I can activate the effect. Alright. That's fine. That changes the strategy up a bit. They had nothing but counters, man. Like, that's just insufferable to play against. Yeah, like, I can't chain that to that, so it's basically auto-scoop at that point. I can't... I don't want to call, like, nefarious stuff, but I'm gonna start hiding screen. So I'll queue into the next match, but I'm hiding screen at this point. Because I'm seeing stuff. That's just kind of what I usually expect when I stream Master Duel at this point. Because it felt like they had too much information, you know? Alright, let's see here. Well, this time we actually have a good hand, Dread Knights. But I'm not going first, right? Nope. But it's okay. There's stuff we can kind of do, maybe. It's Terrorment. Oh, joy. Let's just do this in case. Worst case scenario, they don't combo out the wazoo, but... Let's see if we have any interactions here. I mean, I might be able to play over this, but... Oh, it's Fainsmith on top of that slot pile. I gotta go back to Sky Strikers, I think, at this point, to close out stream, because, ooh. It's unsufferable today. There's no other way to put it, I just gotta laugh. Because I felt like I've been staring at the game as opposed to actually engaging in it. Which is kind of one of the reasons I don't play too much anymore. Just because it's like, you don't get to do anything. It's like if you're not really interacting with the game for like 2 hours while you're playing the game, right? You get me? We could have had like 7 or 8 Dead by Daylight matches as opposed to Master Duel at this point. Alright, let's see if we actually get to do something. Won the coin flip, so that's a promise. We are going first. Alright, will I get Ash Blossomed on that first card? I'm pretty sure. I'm bet my life on it. Ash Blossom? I should have run, like, Twitch predictions today. Will I get Ash Blossomed? Alright, let's draw this. You guys with me? Throw up a hand sign if you're in chat. I see there's some... I don't think it's affecting Twitch at all. Okay. Tribute. Alright. I don't know if these guys are having a stream problem. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's special summon this. Notice the matches now seem like they've changed dramatically because I shifted the deck again. There's something weird. I can't put my finger on it, but the way the game's designed is definitely some funny business going on. I mean, it's risky to do this because if they didn't negate with an Ash Blossom there, I doubt they're going to negate with an Ash Blossom here. We'll find out in a minute. Let's get the Anchor for negation. Set. End. Evenly match. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe a Galaxy Eyes player? That might have not been the wisest play, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Special summon. Special summon. Destroy. Get rid of the attack position 1. Activate the effect. Not chained to that. Special summon. Not activating that would be foolish. What is this? I've never seen this before. Photon Advance? I spent so much time trying to prevent that play, and we still got hit. Oh, jeez Louise. The only thing is it can't, like, maybe full combo to a scary thing? I don't know. There's a counter trap coming, and I'm not gonna have to play against it. I basically ought to lose again. I'm getting so triggered already at this point. Well, we lost. I'll explain this to anybody who doesn't know. They got a counter trap. They special summon spam. I can't do anything. All my back rows, I lost an evenly match. You know, it happens. It's annoying. What are you gonna do about it, right? You just go on to the next one at that point. Coin flip, we lost. Yay, that's always fun. I think I played this person already. I'm 100% sure I played this person not that long ago. %100% sure. Alright. I think when I queue into matches from now on, I'm just gonna do this. Because it's a little too obvious at this point. I can understand running into the names a certain amount of times, but then this is too many coincidences. When I get into the match, I'll unhide this screen. Because I know what's going on. It's pretty obvious. I'm a streamer. I better than anybody know when it comes to streaming. When people are just constantly trying to queue into your matches. Alright. I don't like to hide the name up here, Because I have something I could do that, but I really don't feel like I should have to do that just because I'm streaming a game. What are we doing? It's the water deck, right? The one that came from the starter? I'm hoping this is the play. It might not be. They summon a Mulch Army? Are you a tutor? You're not. Why did you do that? Gotta make a link? Oh, they're both level 4. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. I mysteriously have blue here, but I don't have, like, a connectivity issue, so I don't even know what the game's doing at this point. It's like I'm gonna mysteriously get an auto forfeit here. Alright. This is gonna be pretty bad for us, I think. Can we call it? We can, actually. Okay. This will probably be the last match I do for today. I'm not feeling it anymore. So I'm just gonna do self-care, as the saying goes. I'm just gonna, once this match is over, because I've gotten to the 2-hour mark anyway. I mean, this is kind of good and it's kind of bad. I'm gonna go for back row. I'm gonna chain this. Swipe the back. Okay, they forfeited. I'm good for that. I'm gonna end on that one. Because I don't think I'm getting good practice in. And I kind of know why I'm not getting good practice in. So, with that being said, I will be back tomorrow. I won't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I will be playing something else. It's probably not going to be Dead by Daylight. I don't have time to really do Dead by Daylight. Because, like I said, I have to practice this deck for the World Championships. I usually like to do this stuff, hopefully on stream, but I kind of noticed today we ran into a couple stream snipers, a couple of people that were peeking in. Because they're not chatting, but they keep coming in, so it's pretty obvious what's going on. And it's not like, you know, people that are banned here. So that makes it very difficult to kind of practice in this. It's different if I were playing like a fighting game, because it doesn't matter, because that information is readily available to people. But when I'm playing a card game, and you basically know my hand, or you're figuring out, like, the plays I'm doing, it's kind of counterintuitive to me to actually play the game on stream, especially when I'm trying to practice, because I can't practice then, right? It just makes the experience not necessarily miserable, but it just is counterintuitive to the actual practice session. So I'll play something tomorrow. I think I'm going to play here Monster Hunter Wilds, and we'll do, like, some hunting. I might, like, let people play with me, viewers, for stream, because I think that's probably the better play to make here. And then probably sometime next week I'll do something. Maybe Master Duel, maybe not. It depends if I feel like it. I know I have, like, something scheduled maybe Saturday, tentatively. I'm not 100% sure I'm doing that, though. So just keep your eyes peeled. But I'll be back tomorrow here, same time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Monster Hunter Wilds. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. I guess thanks for stream sniping, too. I greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I really don't appreciate stream snipers, though. With that being said, though, I'll see you all for the next one. Till next time, guys.